Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
Welcome back to the StarLa minor qualifiers for the Southeast Asian region. We're into map 3 between Beyond and TNC. I'm the Eternal J. I'll be taking you through today's proceedings on the B stream. After this match, we do have a couple of the winners bracket matchups coming up later on. Of course, the Lucid versus Maple match will be up here on the stream after this map is done. The question is, who is going to be winning out this map and winning out this series by extension for TNC and Beyond? We're about to find out, as Dust 2 is our final battleground for this stage here. It's an upper bracket matchup to decide who's going to be facing off in the other upper bracket matchup against the winner of the Vici series. Not Vici, VG, excuse me. As Beyond take T-side start here for the final map of the series, and they do get 2 picks to begin things off. Papichulo and Pro. First players down towards the short position. Derek will catch off one lurker over in the long position, but Rolex is the only man that's up there. The rest of the T-side forces making their way into short or out to the backstab at CT. Wits with a good turnaround and a good headshot on Giggs to turn it to 3 versus 3 overall. The bomb plant comes through. Kutor sees Borkum, deals with him, ducking out of the way, evading the bullets and turning onto a counter-attack. So 3-on-2 scenario. Beyond 2 players to deal with. Derek spotted out with the USPs. He gets out Safara, deals with Veta, and now the last man standing is Wits on ramp. No Kevlar, but the defuse kit is on him with a flashbang to try and keep Kutor and Vetakis away from him. Bomb open for short as well. I mean, there's plenty of open space. Kutor missing all of his bullets, but eventually does turn around for that frag, as they knew that Veta was very, very low. He tried to round that corner and get that kill, potentially turn on 180 for the second round, but in the end, it was just too much to handle. Crossfire set, and the first on the board for the Beyond side. Now, we saw 2 very dominant maps to begin off in this series. Obviously, one-sided to Beyond and one-sided to TNC, a 16-4 and a 16-6. Is this map going to be any much the same for Beyond now they've gotten a very confident start, or will TNC be able to keep the fight going? Well, in the early part of this game, I doubt they'll be able to do any such thing. Obviously, because they are down to force by a round. Nade in from Giggs already with the tag damage working onto Borkum. Borkum is the first casualty. And Wits with the CZ will be the man to try and take the contact against the T-side presence in tunnels, the replacement, if you will, for Borkum. Still lose 1 man on the TNC side, though. And still only 60 seconds remain. Progression coming through towards that mid face. You can see the Beyond side giving up past Papichulo. Papichulo not going to get this information out. We'll take out Giggs regardless. Damage coming through. I mean, the pistols have done quite a little bit. They do swarm the CT spawn and gain the control. Can put that bomb in towards the B bomb site now that it's open. Derek also spotted and dinked out. So some damage coming through against Beyond, but overall nothing to worry about here. TNC do not get much more than 2 players down. 2 kills coming in for Kutor and the SMGs. The rifles in particular staying in play for the Beyond squad. Nades in, flashbang over TNC down to full eco this time, and Rolex will kick things off obviously by taking out 1 player towards the long position. Sparrow's pulling out these players here on the B-bomb site as Rolex gets 2 frags. Sparrow gets 2 of his own right. Training back with a P250 of Papichulo. Matt 10 and Giggs chasing him down, does not want to let that AK fall into the hands of the CT side, and he will not let it. He'll recover it instead. 3-0 start for the Beyond squad. TNC now with a bye. All up in for Wits for M4s as standard. Head Kevlar on a number of players, which is a bit confusing considering that, you know, the AKs will still be out for the individuals Beyond. Galil might be a bit more effective. We'll have Head Kevlar be a bit more effective against the Galil, obviously not one-shot headshot for him. Would like to put that into more utility though, considering the chances are you'll meet a player with an AK-47. Wits will meet one and he'll take him down. Nice start for the CT side. It's Giggs Leaves Rolex alone, backed up by Guto eventually, and the flashbang's come over and he spots Wit's gun barrel. He knows that he's there towards the B doors and he trades it back 4v4, but Papichulo there for a quick response. Borkum and Papichulo will be traded in the same. And Beyond maintain control of the man advantage, maintain control of the B-bomb site. Very clinical, methodical coming through from the T side. Very nice hits, very good executes, good trades as well. Liking what I'm seeing here. He's confident, but not so confident as to run away with it so one-sidedly. I think there's potential for TNC to adjust and do some damage. So most of it comes down to those trades. Beyond just for great, keeping the man advantage, obviously getting the first loss of the losing the first casualty of the round this time. Possibly could have turned it on his head for TNC, but as soon as that two-man trade came through, that's where Beyond took control. TNC off the back of that round loss will opt to go for an eco round here. Deagles and CZs up. The M4 obviously for Pro will be the only real primary weapon they have in play. Trying to aggress towards short as a result. Try to take apart some of the T-side players, and he spots out Gings but can't get the kills against him. They control to come through from Couture. Pachulo dealt with, as is Derek over towards Long. Now A-site is completely opened up and Beyond should be able to get a decent read on this. 3 kills untraded. Make that fall to the mid position. As Giggs doubles up for the double kill and Wits is left alone. You won't get anything done either. Stand anti-eco. M4 taken out of play. So TNC have to go for the full rebuy on max loss bonus. All 5 players with all 5 rounds of loss bonus. AWP will come through from Wits. AUG's on 2. M4's on 2 more. And full sets of utility for everyone except the AWP of the CT side. Look at the boost up. Well, this could be big. This could be massive. No, the wall bang from Wits only gets Veta down to 23. Good play from TNC, though. Beyond didn't expect that for certain. Now Wits holding the passive angles once again towards the mid-face. Good flashing in. Will catch them completely blind, and they'll wait for the AWP shot to ring out. So they gain mid to B control. At least that's what you think, but they're actually going to fall back out, TNC. Opting against challenging that big green gun of the CT side. I guess they realize that there's a second player out there, so they don't really want to run into a boost spot here towards the CT spawn, for example. But counter smokes do come back from TNC, blocking off any real avenue into the mid doors. Towards Longhouse instead. 3 players up, and Rolex barely escaping death, but Papichulo with the second face will take him down. There's Safari as well. Low HP on Veta. AWP. His shots felt as Pro gets one more towards the short position, and it's a 2 versus 5. TNC full control of this one, finding those picks, and again Papichulo the off angle. Almost caught a low HP AWP and everything. AK dropped across the map. We saw a bit of an awkward situation as Veta finally trades back, gets something done to the B on site, but now they've got to work in over towards the B bomb site as his backup goes down. He's the last man left with the bomb at his back. 30 seconds left for Veta. A clutch to try and make happen here. Peeking into the window, and Wits is already ready for him. 2 kills for the AWP of the CT side instead. And Beyond will concede their first of the map up here. Good suppression. I kind of like that from TNC. A lot of flashbangs coming out towards Longhouse this time for Beyond. Papichulo's the man to defend it. Nice incendiary. Keep them in the Longhouse rather than breaking out along. And he's going to aggress so far as to get straight up to the house doors. But not take a kill just yet for the TNC side. Instead, Beyond will look towards mid to try and walk off a different angle. A little bit of contact established by Wits, but not so far as to face forward and spot anybody out from the mid area. See a lot of utility coming down instead. As Beyond move into short. Better with the AWP out. We'll look onto mid. Beyond looking like they're going to execute towards this A bomb site one more time. Has been pretty successful for them so far. 2 players there to defend it. Pappy and Derek. Or back over on the B bomb site, so it's just the Angels, the AKs versus the M4s. Beyond got a little bit of utility to use, not much. A couple of flashbangs, 3 smokes, 4 Molotovs, interestingly enough. So more Molotovs than smokes and flashes. Might be worth it though for Beyond if they can get towards Goose, they can get towards the bomb site, they can clear out some of the key positions for TNC. Got to worry about that long place though. And Beyond also got to worry about the time, 20 seconds left. Now here they go. Derek doing more damage to Giggs. Molotov's in towards the ramp position, going to try and force him out the left-hand side, but counter flash is coming in so thick and fast from the CT forces. Rolex will finally take him out as Gutor gets down 1 towards the mid position. Meanwhile, Derek falls and Pro rotating to try and deny the bomb plant for a moment. He won't be successful. He gets the wrong guy. And the plant comes out towards Goose, leaving a 2 versus 4 scenario favor to the T side, but a lot of damage done to 3 of the individuals. Leaves TNC a chance to retake if they wanted to go for it, but they're going to opt against it. They don't have that info. They're going to be like, yeah, that's just fine. Let's grab the 2 weapons that we have left, the AWP and the AUG. The bomb plant. We'll go up for Beyond for the 6th on the board for the T side, responding to TNC's first round all the same. And hunting as well. They know they've got the money to go for this hunt, so that's exactly what they're going to do. Oh, 1-man spot here. I think Wits. No, he's not being replaced up against the Gutor instead. There's a lot of damage coming through. That's Orbs and AKs being dropped. Rolex trying to deal with Wits as the last man left. And he will get that player out, but they throw so many weapons at that of their own right Beyond. They might have a bit more of an economical hamper against them. It's not terrible. The buyout will still come through, but TNC want to respond with a force buy of their own. 2 SMGs to back up the 2 automatic weapons and the AWP. Look at the fast hit coming in from Beyond. First kill for Wits being W Giggs with a trade back. Borkum also traded all the same by the man. 1 HP and he stays alive to 3 versus 3. Smokes up, Molotovs in. Can't take any damage whatsoever. He's got to play so carefully. Bomb will cross, get planted out in the open for car. Now TNC up for the retake. 2 players in from CT spawn, 1 more coming in back of tunnels. Rolex, excuse me, is the man covering this off. Or is he? He's not looking that way and actually runs back out to the tunnels area, spots that 1 man. The duel is won by Pro. Now smokes can be at the ready. AWP for Giggs. Gets this 1 frag. He may have just done about enough. Good talk, gets a 2nd kill as well. All to the Giggs. 1 HP for the clutch with a 4K. And he gets it as well. Giggs, entry, exits, defensive and attack. And he looks good today as part of Beyond for the 7th on the T-side board. A timeout forced by TNC because they should have won that against the man with 1 HP. TNC, obviously, with that round, will have to go for the Eco, CZs, Deagles, PT50s, whatever have you, up against a full-blown set of AKs and regular rifles from Beyond. 1-for-1 trade will come through. I guess the Deagle going to do something out towards Longhouse. So AK picked up for Derek. Safara deals with 1 on Papichulo. Pro also down. Derek with the AK. Might take a couple of exit kills. In fact, they're going to play towards this A bomb site with the 2 CTs that remain are both out there. Bomb plant comes through. PD50 up close. Takes down 1. Can he get the 2nd and better? Yes, he will. They've turned this around. And the 1 man is lurking back over on the B bomb site. They might have this information out. Smokes up. And Wits can stick this full 10 seconds and be completely safe. He'll tap it once, stick the whole thing. Safara got a peek. Got a face right now. The flashbang coming off. He does actually force his stick. Oh, no, he doesn't. Scratch that. The defuse coming through. And there it is. Quick picks coming through. 1 player lurking so close for TNC and ready with the eco victory for the CT side to get 2 on their board. And the force buy will come through for Beyond, obviously. Very heavy buy for TNC all the same. 2 weapons save would be a bit more of an economical leverage, essentially, but both economies could get broken off the back of this one round. It all comes up to the semantics. Players out towards long. AWP in play for the CT side. Will try and counteract them. Veta looks for his kill. It's Rolex first man down. Giggs trading back on Derek, and meanwhile Witt still got his angles out here. Papichulo comes up with a kill of his own right, and the AWP just gets fragging away. Witt's quick scope and flicks. Triple kill for him. And Veta, the last man remaining with an AWP of his own, but a 1 versus 3 scenario at the fine. Cannot see any of the CTs here on the bomb site. Look towards short. Might catch vision onto one man. I'm going to get picked up. He might be able to sneak the plant in, or he's been spotted now. And Borkham's close. Veta doesn't know how close he really is, though. Fakes the plant once. Here's one player, based on the information. Playing out towards long, 2 players ready for him, so... TNC with the victory. Forced the issue from Beyond as well. Beyond stacking their way into the B tunnels, looking for the quick execute. The AWP could be up for several. He catches Safara, turn back around for the second. Walk him there onto Veta. Heroics got the AK mantle dropped by his teammate, turns into a 3 versus 3. Another big hit confidently coming through from Beyond on just pistols once again. 3 points of health. Derek and Pro, the last 2 players standing for the TNC side. Molotov's in, will force them off angle as they make their way in via the window, but not too far forward on this one. Turn around from Rolex, gets the 4K up for the ace. No, Gator with an AWP picked up will return, and Beyond with that 1 AK brought down. Pistols for everybody else. We'll also take another unlikely round against TNC, so you can have 1 eco, we'll have the other. Beyond made their way into the mid, control a little bit of upper tunnels as well. Making their way towards the bottom and middle area, over to the mid doors and Xbox. Control towards short as well, challenged by Derek pretty aggressively from the CT line meanwhile, and he'll pay for that as Rolex rolls first, takes the first man, spots the second headshot and takes out Pro. That should be an easy bomb plant coming through. I mean, they do trade back Giggs over to the mid doors. And Rolex looking for even more CTs. Will not know that there's one man towards CT spawn cross. Pappy bursts on, catches guitar. Can't get the play out with the bomb plant though. Open for short, it will be planted. The Molotov's coming forward. Meanwhile, Safari on the back of his own right. Spots 1, spots 2. Plays them both down for the triple kill. Mopping up TNC. As they get outplayed and outgunned by Beyond in that one. Outdueled. 2 frags towards short in particular, obviously giving a lot of work for the Beyond side. Nade stack will at least do some damage and take out one of the players here for the Beyond side, but TNC still have only pistols to work with from here on out. Proforce back over from the short position thanks to the Molotov coming through. Yes, it was body blocked, but it was also going to be on target and doing what he needed to do anyway. Scootor on Borkham, deals with him. At the 4 versus 4, we will go here for Beyond. Derek continues to push up towards the short position and try and sell the idea that TNC will be receiving an A-site hit. They've already got a stack going here. Meanwhile, the rest of the T side opt to decide on the long position anyway. So Goodsor ready for the backstab play. And Derek Deals with him. Pro, the last man standing. Does get one PT50 kill. Bigator hunting for his 4K and he'll get it. 3 alive for Beyond here as we approach the end of the half, round 14. And TNC with one final bye. Oh, leg shot against Veta. Good start by Wits, but the same can be said for Veta all the same because he got a leg shot in the CT side of the line. Beyond off the back of that initial phase, going to play extremely carefully for the moment. Flashes in, AUG sprays on the first, spots the second man of Gutor. Can't take him down though. That first fight will eventually work for the likes of Borkum. 5-on-3 scenario for TNC, and Beyond crumbling to pieces in the lurk plays. The main force still here towards the B tunnels, and 45 seconds for them to make the hit happen. A few flashbangs, a few smokes, counter utility coming back from Wits as the flashbang does catch that AWP off guard. They turn on for the first frag. Wits trades it back with the AWP, close range, low HP though. Same could be said for the other T-side players. He lands that flick, looks back in for Veta. Pro that finishes off that job. And 2 kills for him, and the AWP of the CT side will leave a 4th for TNC. So they grind their way back up to, at the very least, a 10-5. The rest of the rounds will come in the second half, obviously. Ooh, I missed that. I wasn't looking at my monitor. That's a rip. Well, first frag coming through from Veta. Rolex around that corner will deal with Pro. A 5-on-3 is Beyond quickly stormed down the B bomb site, and Safara will deal with Borkum. Only one frag coming in for that man. As Derek trades back onto Giggs, finally a couple kills coming in for TNC, but a 3 versus 2 still as the bomb makes his way up close and personal. Resmokes down from Veta. Bomb plant will go through towards the back of the big box. Gutor deals with Derek down towards the mid position, and Papichulo, the last man standing in a 1 versus 3. Has to go for this retake. They know where he is. Do some damage, but in the end, Safara will take the final frag of the half at 11-4, favour to Beyond. Looking just as good here on this third map as they did in the first. TNC, similar scoreline against them at the turn of the half. Can they bring it back to 6, or will Beyond be able to just dominate their way to 16-4? Smoke double flash for Pro. Borkum with a single flash, and P250 dropped out for Wits. Double flash and defuse for Guitar. Everybody else with default pistols and Kevlar. And Guitar taking immediate damage out towards that mid position. No kills just yet. Pachulo now facing alongside Pro to deal with Giggs. Take that first frag for TNC side. Beyond continue to play passively. No responses, no trades trying to get forced out from the CT forces. Safari though peeks in through the long house, catches off Wits, gets that PT50 and drops right back. Pulls away from the longhouse control. A site is the priority right now for Beyond. If they can defend that, then they can defend possibly the whole entire map against TNC. Unless their B site good, unless their B site hit is good for the TNC side. About to find out. It looks like they're going mid to B. 3 players up, 1 from the tunnels. Smokes on Glocks facing USP, spots 2 players and flashes his way out. Knows that that bomb is on the way as well. Spots the 3rd man behind him as Vector deals with Borkum on the backstab. Coming forward and supporting Gutor, making sure he doesn't get traded. Rolex will fall back on the A-bomb side, but Gutor deals with him. 2 kills for him and 2 kills for Veta, excuse me. And 12 on the board for the Beyond side. 4 rounds away from ending this series and moving on in the upper bracket. Eco will come through from TNC, so they will at least get another round out of this one at this stage. And again, the winner of this match will take on Boot Dreamscape as they just won against VG. They'll be coming up later on in today's stream as our final match, the best of 3 series. Of course, immediately following this match, we do have our Lucid Dream versus Maple series, one that could be very, very fun indeed, so we want to stick around for that one. It's better, spot sprays, takes out the first player, Giggs with a trade back on public shoot, so secondary kills, tertiary kills, triple kill for Giggs. Easy as 13th of Beyond. TNC now for the 9-round comeback to bring it to their opponents. AK's out plenty for the T side. They're going to play carefully as well. They know how the aggression has really hurt them over the course of this series. TNC make their way up to the mid doors, straight through to the mid to B positions. Not going so further than the mid doors, actually. I mean, initially did like they were going to go through it, but now they've held back a little bit. Allows Beyond to get the boost in, spot the information out, probably get the kills on the way through. I mean, Pro with this resmoke. Doesn't block Veta's positioning yet. Got a nice big gap to work with. No T-side presence just yet, but as they start to move up, 60 seconds on the clock, it looks like the Veta might be able to get a decent chance. First headshot comes through, digs down with the 2 HP, but can't get the kill. Nozzle left to Gutor as Giggs comes in with a wraparound, deals with Pro. Gutor comes in with 1, Rolex meanwhile on the bomb site. Deals with a quick trade, 4 versus 2, and Gutor, damage being done, but Derek takes the frag, and now 2 HP versus 30 and 39 versus a full set of 173s. Wits, last man standing. Bomb in full control of the CT side as well, looking like it will be 14 for Beyond. As TNC's buyout did not do much to get them back into the matchup at the very least. Three alive. And Beyond. Against a bit of a half quasi buy from TNC. Doesn't look like everyone's on the same page here for all the T's. Could Eco, could try to play for overtime, or you could force buy and try and deny Beyond from getting this map and match point at this stage. Safari with the opening kill. Derek down. Veta ready with the AUG around this corner, ready to catch off T-side players that make their way in via short. Grenade placement from Veta, deals damage onto several, takes a spray on the first. Those are the seconds out here somewhere with backup support coming in from the long and CT positions. Wits comes up with a couple of kills, Pro with a PT-50 headshot of his own right to 2 versus 2. The scout in from Wits, could do some damage, but he can get this kill. Yes, he will. Suddenly it's back over to a 1 versus 1. Bigator with an AWP. Deals with Pro. One-on-one scenario. AUG spray from Wits does keep us alive here for TNC. 4 kills for Wits. An all-important 5th for his team. Just when you thought it was all over, just when you thought Beyond had everything. Apparently that's not the case. AWP. Well, not AWP actually. Scout kill coming in from Rolex to begin things on Papichulo. First flick to the head. Pretty not bad, actually. Resmokes coming through. They will see the utility coming in from TNC, knowing that they're working out towards that short position, but... Secondary kill for Gutor, down over to the tunnels, Wits out of the equation. 5-on-3 scenario as the full blind 4-sport rifles for Beyond. Major damage being done to TNC as Veta comes up with another kill, traded back. One more also on the short position will fall away, but low speed should get traded back. And a third kill coming in from Borkum. 2 versus 2, he may have single-handedly turned this around once again for TNC. Can he follow up with 2 more final frags? That'll be an ace for Borkum. Can Derek do anything here for the TNC side? 40 seconds on the clock. Giggs, M4 up to fight here. Spots one man, sprays, whiffs it. Second face will definitely take him down. And Derek, the last man standing. He's got to do the heavy lifting. He has to clutches for TNC. His teammates brought him a chance, but suppressed by 2 CTs. And now not a whole lot of peeking room. Tries to isolate the kill on Guitar. Does take down Giggs. Meanwhile, second face does win it out. And he does clutch for TNC. A big round from Derek and Borkum. Borkum to recover it and Derek to finish off the job. And that might buy a few more rounds for TNC at the least. Quick kills come in against the eco round of Beyond. Good kill for Rolex. Secondary frag. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Bomb plant can come through over to the B bomb site. There's rifles picked up and everything. Would they really go for this? Would they really go for a retake? Wits obviously checking about, making sure that no one makes their way in via the upper tunnels. Better will look for that AK. At this point, they probably should save. I mean, they'll have a pretty confident buy if they wanted to right now. Time is ticking. Molotov's coming forward. They're going to commit to this. Borkum in the corner gets the first kill. Not quite the second. That leaves Wits in a very bad spot. I don't believe it. They've won it on an eco. Beyond. 15-6. Push themselves to map and match point. And now things do look dire for TNC here. 5 4-sport rifles, 4 4-sport rifles, 1 pistol from Derek. Of course, the AUG is coming in for Beyond, the AWP and the AK-47 saved on Giggs and Verta. Scootor close towards the tunnels area, deals with Borkum to begin. Nades in against the T side, don't do a whole lot of anything once again here for the TNC side. Flashes in, Papichulo moves up and immediately falls right back. Rolex is ready for the contact around this corner. Smokes will clear and he falls away. Pro will have the information now. He will hear that one man and we'll call it in that there's definitely one on shore. Rolex tentative for the reface as well. I guess this kill is going to be massive. No, the timing is not quite there, but he spotted Pro the second time. Gets info, 45 seconds remaining for TNC versus Beyond. They're running out of time to make this work here. First kill going the way of the T side. Pro deals with Safara. Veta ready, just in case. Short pushes, Rolex with the AUG at this kind of range will burst on through, do some serious damage. Lots of damage done towards his teammates, his opponents. Trades will come back, AWP and Veta close as Gutor turns it to a 2 versus 2. 10 seconds after the trades are up and the bomb can go down. Now Giggs the last man standing. Gutor dealt with the CT and TNC might still win out another round here. 9 rounds of deficit still, but Giggs 1v2 clutch potential. We spotted the first man, taps on Frudo in the damage, but for Wits, no, he's not. 1 HP, he swings out, and Pro will get the 4K. TNC stay alive against Beyond. Heavy investment will come through. The CTs, of course, should be crumbling pretty easily here for the Beyond side. Gator gets himself 1 good kill on the scout out. Safar comes in with another kill? Surely not. Okay, they will clean it up. Safar, their USP up, do some damage. Might be able to take a couple of players out. Limit the economy state. It certainly would be a pretty limiting factor if they can keep TNC's money line at a pretty limited rate. Flashes over. Oh, and he gets Borkum as well. Safar, what? Okay. All right. Sure, that works. Tap to the last man, low HP. I didn't think he'd be able to clutch that, but apparently he did. There you go. Against all odds, the eco round will win it out for Beyond. And they'll be 16-7 up 2-0 in this series. 2-1, excuse me, in this series. They will be moving on in the bracket to face on against the Boot Dreamscape squad over in the primary stream. Here on the secondary stream, no, sorry, scratch that. It's later today, excuse me. The primary stream is covering off the losers bracket. In the secondary stream, we've got Lucid Dream versus Maple up next here, so be sure to stick around for that. We're back in a short couple of moments where we have our upper bracket for semi-finals of the day.
Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.